Wow,
I
man,
feel like
shit.
E3 is gonna be pretty bad this year, man. A lot of games
No, don't say that. You know what I do believe, bro? I believe that Sony released all those games last year at E3. Well, announced them is because they got a new batch of new stuff coming up that they had to do that.
Dude,
They're gonna be backed up if they didn't do it.
This E3 turned out to be a disaster.
Let me say this.
Okay.
I'll say this, Mass,
Yeah.
real quick. About because we're gonna do next week. Everybody prepare for next week. 33 GamIN Talk 33. We're gonna do a GamIN Talk predictions video. I said GamIN Talk predictions video. E3 predictions video next week. Stay tuned to this channel, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But Mass, I wanted to say this. Look. I ain't gonna even say it like that. I'm gonna just say, here you go. Sony used they yelled out all their words. They used all their oxygen last E3, right? And now they're trying to get their breath back, right? This E3 for Sony, I don't know what they're gonna show. More of the same thing? Like they literally showed everything that they got until 2020. Like.
Okay, well, you answer that.
Like, my whole thing is, I don't know what the heck Sony gonna do.
Gonna show that?
Well, listen, Raw. Look, well, Shuhei said you're gonna see games that you're familiar with and some games that you never saw that's unannounced.
And guess what those games?
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see
more future titles that we're gonna say, oh, they got delayed.
I believe that all the games that they showed last year, we're finally gonna get the release dates on them at its E3.
Why did
That's what they
I
show.
could just get an actual gameplay of Final Fantasy 7. I'll be okay.
So
Final Fantasy 7 is also not going to be at
Oh,
E3.
man, you gotta stop. You so bad.
I'm just giving you all the news, bruh. They said in the live stream, the director of Final Fantasy VII said in the live stream they were doing for Final Fantasy Mobius that they have just shifted Final Fantasy VII Remake to an internal development, and they are hiring developers to create the game. That lets me know nothing is done. It was being created by Creative
Man, look,
Labs or something
Sony,
like that.
3 years in a row.
got the hype.
No,
Sony can bring the hype, man. That's all I know. Sony can bring the hype.
Raw. Keep saying that, Raw. Keep saying that, Raw. Remember, 3 years in a row, you've been doubting this. I said, watch, they gonna show something crazy. No, the whole 3 years, you were saying, oh, they're not gonna show nothing. I said, watch.
Hey guys, y'all might not, and Mastalin, you might be shocked. I gave the win last year to Microsoft because they did what E3's supposed to do, show you what's happening this year, not what's happening in the future. Like
What
E3,
Microsoft do? What they show?
they showed off.
There's
well,
like
okay,
no
they did
game
show
on
off.
Xbox One S.
though.
Yeah, Xbox One S. Yeah.
They showed off Xbox One S, and they showed off some games this year. But look, they focused and look, they revealed Scorpio and all that
Dead
stuff.
Rising, Recore.
Exactly, they showed those games that came out the same year. Like, my whole thing is, that's what I want E3 to be. E3 should be what you got this year, yo. And experience, PlayStation Experience be, that thing that happens in December for them. That should be the whole fantasy. Hey, I got this 3 years from now.
Well, listen, you got Horizon Zero Dawn, you got Resident Evil 7, you
3
got
years later at their announcements.
What you mean 3 years later? That's only 1 year.
No, Horizon showed
2 years, I'm sorry, 2 years.
Okay, yeah, 2 years. But still, that's practically 3 years, shoot.
Get out of here, man.
Look, Sony need to stop all this. I'm gonna show you 5-year games, and y'all gonna wait. Like, they need to stop that.
Why you happy then? Why you happily at PlayStation then? Why you ain't over there at Xbox?
It's not like they're lacking games. I mean, every month you got games coming out for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
No, they are. They
First
are.
party or third party.
Well, listen,
I'm just saying they're E3.
That's their plan.
I'm just saying they're E3. I'm
they
just
coming out with
strictly
great
talking about
exclusives.
E3
Listen,
here.
They coming out with great exclusives, bro, every single year. And every couple of months, you want to stop. You want that plan to stop. Whatever they doing, that's good. You want them to stop that?
No, listen. I'm not talking about what they doing. I'm talking about what they do at E3. What they do at E3 is what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with what they're doing today and outside of E3. Everything they're doing outside of E3, that's awesome. But what they do at E3.
Wait, hold up. So you telling me that when Microsoft announced that Scorpio, listen, I was hyped too. I was right there screaming with you. See, but when they announced that Scorpio, which does not have a name yet, which is the weird part about it. You want somebody to pre-order something that don't have a name, that's still not out.
Where is it on pre-order at?
look. That system
can't
is still
pre-order
not
it yet.
out. How you going
can't
to
pre-order
announce
it.
something?
Also,
It's been
Phil
one whole
said
year.
Don't pre-order it until you see the
bro,
game.
bro, it's been one whole year, and we still don't got no name, none.
Look.
Oh, we ain't see no box.
Look.
At
I
least when
understand
Sony
you.
shows
I
something, they
understand
show
you. Listen though, I understand you, but this is the thing. I'm not trying to bring Microsoft or
I see
Nintendo
what you're
or
saying. I see what
whoever
you're saying.
in it. I'm just strictly talking about Sony's E3. I
I
never
know. I'm just.
look.
I'm,
They
I
bring
know,
the
I'm just
hype.
playing. I'm
They
just
make
trying-
you backflip. They make you cartwheel. They make you yell and tweet their name out. But listen, at the end of the day, when I'm done screaming, I'm like, wait a second. I ain't gonna be playing these games in years. Like.
Well, look. I'm trying to name a game that. What happened? Name something.
I just said Horizon Zero Dawn when they first showed it 2 years later. Now we got it.
Because
Shouldn't
I'm
you,
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they got something to show.
But every year they show something new. It's not something. It's not the same thing over and over again.
It's not the same thing.
year. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like
that's
yeah, you do gotta wait 2 or 3 years for it. But at least
look,
you know. At least you know that this year you're getting the games that were announced 2 years ago.
Exactly. That's what I'm
You're
That's
saying.
good. That's
Like,
not good.
Yes, that's good. What you mean?
E3,
That's
no,
great.
E3 doesn't say that it has to come out within this year. It doesn't.
Okay,
say,
that's
it says
my
this is the
definition
game
for
coming.
E3. That's what I would love. That's my dream,
Well,
actually.
whoa, bro.
Okay,
Listen,
that's
the
his
game.
dream. That's okay. You can have
Well, the
it.
game. Listen, I'm saying, bro, the games that they
We all have a
announced
dream.
from 2015
We all have a
start
dream.
coming
Martin
out
Luther King,
2017
rest in
or
peace.
whatever. So look, all I'm saying is,
I see where
They
he's
got-
coming from. I mean,
I see where you coming from.
But look at
but if they
Bethesda.
do that, because I mean, development process is pretty. You know, it can go a delay. And would you rather have delays and be like, oh, it's gonna come out this year, but guess what?
Hold
There's a delay. It's
Are
like
you saying
grinding.
Sony? Hold up. You saying Sony? No, man, stop. Like, look. Why don't you talk to them developers about that? Because them the ones that want to be there for exposure.
Listen, man, those developers. Look, don't blame the developers all the time because
What
sometimes
you mean? No, blame the
it's
developers.
mainly-
It's Sony.
Listen,
PlayStation is the
sometimes
publisher.
it's-
What you
yeah,
talking
it's
about?
publisher. Blame publishers and shareholders and all them. But like, my whole thing
Well,
is.
look, they got paid to be there, so blame
Look,
them.
they
Blame
trying
the
to
publisher.
trying to feed their kids and put kids in college. But listen, man, look, all I'm saying is I don't like how
Well, don't
Sony do
complain
their
about
E3 because look, to be honest, this is
Also-
a realistic Sony's E3. This is a realistic Sony E3. Okay, when Last Guardian came out, that was last year, right? Mastalin?
Yeah, 2016.
Here you go. This is what Sony's E3 should have been. Welcome everybody. This Shuhei, you know. Welcome everybody to PlayStation event. I'm so
How will you
happy.
be on
This is
stage?
E3 2017. We have Last Guardian coming out later this year. Finally, yes. Yeah, everybody scream. Yeah.
They did that. They did that.
And this December, we'll share more games coming in the future. Thank you. And then it ends.
Is he mimicking his accent?
So you mean to tell me?
That's
so listen,
it. That's
you mean
their
to-
E3.
Killing me,
Realistic.
Raw.
If they
So you
don't
mean to
show
tell-
games that's not ready, that's their E3. That's it.
Okay, so what happened to why did Microsoft show Halo Wars 2 then at E3 last year? It didn't come out that
But
year.
it came out next year. It was close. You know what I mean? It came out
Exactly.
early
What
this
you
year.
mean? What you mean? What you mean?
Sony
Close.
shows
From
games
June
that
to
come out
January?
2 years later.
From June to
Wait,
February.
seven-
From June to February.
7
least-
months.
See, the difference
is
between
not
that,
2 years.
the difference between that is that Microsoft doesn't have a lot of those new games coming out. So
Okay, well,
it's gonna be easier
here's the
compared
thing.
to the big library of PlayStation.
Okay,
4.
well, here's the thing with E3 Sony. At least Sony has PSX to let people know when these games are dropping. You know what I'm saying? At least they give you an
though.
update.
Listen. That's the thing, though. Listen. All
Hold on,
I'm
go.
saying
Don't look at them,
personally, me, okay, I much rather them talk about what they got this year.
That's just
at
that's
E3.
just that little. That's just that Xbox fragrance on you right now. That you.
I'm
need to
done you
watch
saying
out.
that.
That's what that is. Because that's you still on it right now. That's the aftermath of you being an
I
Xbox.
understand. Look,
It's okay. It's still
look,
wearing
Ransom,
off.
you got any more
I'm
news?
just playing.
Because these dudes going back and forth with me on this thing I dream of or whatever. Anyway, go. You go.
What you mean dream of? You want Watch Dogs 3? Get out of here.
So Raw, so the way you want it is, let's say we have the E3,
Hold
we're gonna
on,
have
man.
the E3, whatever,
Please.
and all the games that come out that they show off in this E3, you want it out before the next E3.
No. Well, everything they show, I
No,
want
he
them
wanted
to
it out
show
the same
stuff
year.
before the No.
No,
Well,
not
look,
the
that
same year.
I agree with A-Bit. I'll
That's
give
what you're
him that.
saying.
Everything they showed this year before the next E3, I would actually nod on that. I would actually nod on that.
That's what happens.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, so
Where
Gravity
deep
Rush.
down?
So Gravity
Doesn't
Rush 2.
happen.
So the Gravity
Where
Rush
deep
2
down
didn't.
at?
What you mean
Where
we're
deep
deep
down?
down?
agree with Rob. It does not happen.
We're Project Spark. We're what you
What are you talking about?
Spark is gone.
what you mean?
Project
We're
Spark
Project
is out.
Spark it. We're Scalebound then. We're Scalebound. That shit game was
released.
shown.
They got
No.
canceled.
No, exactly. I'd rather have games still here in development and still being worked on and
Where's
canceled.
Deep Down?
That's what I just said. Where's Deep Down?
Deep down still coming. Oh, Let It Die came out.
Is it?
Wild is still coming out. Dream is still coming out.
For real, where is
Y'all got to do your research. Do your research. I was looking at a podcast. People were saying that Dreams, they didn't show Dreams in forever. Dreams, you got to just type in YouTube. They got a live stream every day playing
But
the game.
we can't play it fresh. They showed off Dreams so many years ago, and it's not out.
What you mean so many years ago? What, 2015?
You don't think that's so many years ago?
What Microsoft showing? Oh, they don't got nothing. What they got?
What you talking about?
That's why I record flop because they ain't work on nothing.
You know what?
Look.
Is there like a chart somewhere online that kind of shows you when it was announced and then the day it was released? Is there a chart?
Yes, they do. They do.
Look, Microsoft
Look it up.
showed more things coming out this 2016 in their E3 press conference than Sony did.
Name them right now.
Record.
Because they don't have a chart.
Mastalin,
that
you
I'm gonna
name
make-
them.
Record what?
Shoot. You got
Record
the
what?
doggone system.
I'm gonna make a chart like that.
Record
Forza
what?
Horizon 3, Gears 4.
Starting from
Red
2010
Rising
up,
4.
I'm gonna make a chart of
Look,
all
this
the
dude
games
naming
announced for
games.
E3s.
Hold on.
What
Gears
time
of War
they
4 did not. Gears of War 4 did not come out the same year as announced. It did not.
No, well, I can't say it has or not, but I'm just saying that they showed that
it
E3.
was not.
We're just doing the guessing game now. We don't have
Hold
any.
up, Mass,
look.
when did Gears of War got announced?
Gears of War got announced 2015.
The only
Correct.
reason it sounds worse on PlayStation 4 is because they have more games than Xbox.
And it didn't come out. It didn't come out before the next E3. It came out after the next E3, which was last
They
year.
have more games and exclusives.
No, look, it's just the way. Look, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just playing with y'all, man.
Okay,
It's
look,
just the
I
way
see what
it comes
8-Bit is
today.
saying, but all I'm saying is my dream for E3 and anybody's E3 is those games got to come out before the next E3. Don't
I do
tell
agree
me
with
nothing.
Ron that.
Okay.
That would be nice.
That's all I'm saying
nice.
for
It would-
everybody.
it
Then
would-
how about that?
Listen, I agree with you 100%. I don't want anything to be. I wish Death Stranding.
Hang in
I wish
there,
I did
K-Dub.
not see Death Stranding until this year, or next E3 or something. I wish I did not see Death Stranding. I wish they didn't do that. Because I don't want to see something, then I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to play that now. Spider-Man shouldn't have been shown. If Spider-Man is not gonna come out this year, it should not been shown last E3
So you agree
at
with me?
all. I agree with you 100%.
You're agreeing with them then.
I agree.
We're on the same page.
Okay, I'm
I
glad
agree,
we're all
but
on
I'm
the
saying
same
I do.
page.
I'm just saying, bro. I like seeing new things. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
I
we
like
got to
seeing
keep
new
it diverse in here. We can't all be one-sided when it comes to these arguments because, it's entertaining. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. But anyway,
You said 8-bit?
did I say 8-Bit? I said K-Dub, didn't I?
No, he said 8-bit. I'm like,
Well,
what?
8-Bit, you listen up. I'm just getting K-Dub. I'm talking to you.
Oh no!
Well, listen. I hope you enjoyed that. But look, E3's next and less than 2 weeks away. We're gonna see what really goes down, and I'm gonna judge these two guys. Okay, I'm gonna write down and remember everything that gets announced. And if it's not out before the next E3, I'm gonna count who failed. Okay, and like you said, but I feel you on that. Like Sony announced like about 5-6 games last E3, and definitely 6 is more than with Microsoft they announced. Well, look,
I think it was only 3 games. I think 3 new ones.
exclusive, Microsoft exclusives.
Exclusive,
they're sharing it.
yes.
And look,
That's
man,
why it
it's-
seems a lot worse
I don't like
on
that
their
Play
end
Anywhere
because
program.
they have a lot more exclusives. They have a lot more.
You said
Even the exclusives that are not first party, the third party, they have more of those too. So when you get a lot more games and you get a lot more, the numbers are going to be naturally higher. When you have to wait longer on these games, versus one that's not giving that many games. So it only makes sense.
I just like seeing new
what you're
stuff.
saying.
Because
But
Bloodborne
still, though, I don't like how they do E3.
But I
Microsoft,
do
Sony.
agree with you. They should
I don't
definitely
like how
come
they
out
do it.
before the next E3. That would be a dream.
And if you don't have it, don't
you sign
say
a petition. You sign a petition.
Look, we're gonna move
I
on.
saw
Mastalin, for the last time,
Hold up, I got your question.
No.
This goes back to
Mastalin,
why did they rush Kojima into making a trailer? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Kojima.
I'm saying, why did they rush him into making a trailer?
He did a smoke cut out the thing.
I think to smack Konami in the face.
Probably what it is.
Yeah. Rub it in their face.
K-Dub, he is the voice of Xbox. That's why we have him on the show.
Okay. Yeah, done?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Shadow.
That's GamIN Talk. We do this every week on Thursday. Try to hit it at the 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time. So stay subscribed to this channel and following me on RawWilson at Twitter. We're already 8 minutes in, and we're gonna do what's free. And I didn't even send Fresh. You know the games. Come on, you did a video on this, right?
I know the games. What are you talking about?
But just to secure.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Secure. Actually, Mastalin could go first. This segment right here, 820. Remember, y'all. Remember that number, 820.